Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Bodybuilding Mountain. And first things first, sorry guys, I haven't uploaded for over a week. I was sick. I had a couple of days I had the flu. And because I had the flu, I took a few days off training and stuff too. So it took me a few days to get back in the swing of things, and I just didn't want to have to concentrate on making videos and whatever. And so yeah, now I'm back. I have uploaded the latest Patreon podcast. If you guys haven't listened to that, that went up yesterday. And I did film a video yesterday too, but my autofocus didn't work. So go figure, right? Sometimes the universe has other plans, right? So as much as I wanted to upload a video, it didn't work out. So anyway, today I'm gonna talk to you about something that just occurred to me while I was training today. And that has to do with sets. Now, a lot of you will have a certain amount of sets in mind that you have to accomplish in order to get a result. And a lot of times what will happen is the volume trap will start to take effect, where you start to do like 5 sets is good, and then 6 sets is better, then 7 sets, oh, that's even better. Oh, now I got to do 10 sets every workout. And before you know it, your workouts are like this marathon workout. And that can work for a period of time. I'm not saying to never do it. I'm just saying that you can sometimes get caught in a trap of conserving energy in order to accomplish all of these sets, where you probably would be better off in most cases in using that energy into more intensity, say being able to lift heavier weight or hit a deeper level of failure in less sets. Now, how many sets is that? Well, each person's going to have to figure that out. But for myself, I find around 3 to 5 sets is pretty much ideal most of the time, especially if I'm pushing hard with challenging weight. So for instance, today I did squats with 405. I did 4 sets with that. Then I went to 4 sets of shoulder presses. And then I went to around 3 or 4 sets of skull crushers on an incline using decently heavy weight. Now, the reason why you want to reset from time to time is that you want to make sure that the main foundation of your training is intensity. It is training hard in the sets that you are training, or lifting heavier weight and trying to get stronger, safely of course, right? Instead of just conserving energy and doing a weight that you can do 1,000,000 sets for. Now, that technique does have its principle here and there. It can be effective for hypertrophy, but if you do that too much, you'll notice that you start to just get strung out, where you're just burning energy all the time. And one thing that I want to remind you about is that your main focus in weight training isn't just to burn energy. It's mostly to stimulate the muscles into growth and strength. And by resetting back into this foundational principle, then you could start to work with a bit of volume, work with a bit of lighter weights and different types of rep ranges and different types of techniques. But always remember, this is the foundation on which natural bodybuilding gains happen. So this is really a main principle that I always reset back into, as much as I would do high rep sets or do high rep sets from time to time. Like, you do see me do sets of 20 reps and stuff. But one thing you will see me reset back into is a lower type of volume approach, not necessarily, just volume for the sake of volume, because I find it's not necessarily effective, at least for some body parts. Now, this is the other thing, and hopefully you didn't switch off this video so far, because I'm going to, let's just say, switch camps of thinking here a little bit, right? So what you might also notice is that some body parts seem to respond well to volume and some don't. And I have a few theories about this, but mainly what I would say is isolation movements that aren't a huge energetic burden on the entire body may respond to higher volume, because you're not going to burden the metabolism and the immune system quite so much in the process of doing so. But that's just a possibility. I'm not saying that's a sure thing, but let's just say, if you do 10 sets of bicep curls, that's obviously less stressful on your overall system as 10 sets of squats, right? Or deadlifts. So that's something to just think about as you conduct your own experiments. I'm not saying it's an absolute truth or anything, but it's something to think about. And yeah, from time to time, I do notice that I have to go into the high volume approach for certain muscle groups in order to stimulate them, but I don't stay there permanently, right? I always reset back into, okay, I still need to reset back into the whole strength and intensity principle instead of just volume where I have diminishing intensity as I go. So yeah, I hope this helps out in your training. Thanks a lot. I hope you guys have a happy new year, and I hope you had a good Christmas holiday and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and that will be pretty soon. Mountain.